Chinmamanda receives Havard highest honor. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Globally renowned Nigerian writer Chinmamanda Ngozi Adichie has received the highest honor of Harvard University, the W.E.B. Du Bois Medal. She received the medal at a ceremony on Thursday. The W.E.B. Du Bois Medal is Harvard's highest honor in the field of African and African American studies. It is awarded to individuals in the United States and across the globe in recognition of their contributions to African and the African American culture and the life of the mind. The Hutchins Center for African and African American Research has stated that the medal was for people who embody the values of commitment and resolve that are fundamental. For people who embody the values of commitment and resolve that are fundamental to the Black experience in America. Other recipients include Karim Abdul-Jabbar, Laverne Cox, Agnes Guns, Raymond J. McGirr, Devil Patrick, and Betty Saar. Director of the Hutchins Center, Professor Henry Louis Gates Jr., in an official statement has said that the 2022 honorees represent unyielding commitment to pushing the boundaries of representation and creating opportunities for advancement and participation for people who have been too often shut out from the great promise of our times. Du Bois was the first African American to earn a Harvard PhD in 1895. Past recipients of the medal have included scholars, artists, writers, journalists, philanthropists, and public servants. Chinmamanda Adichie is a reminder that the sky is there is no limit to what you can achieve. Yes, Chinmamanda Adichie is a reminder to there is no limit to what one can achieve. With whatever your skill is. If you refine yourself, if you keep refining yourself, I don't think you're going to have a limit to what you can achieve. Simply put that. It's a reminder that whatever you put your mind to, even if that thing, somebody said, even if you are somebody who is a janitor now, somebody who sweeps for a living and keeps, the environment clean, that's your skill. So far say you sabian, it could take you places. Okay, Chinmamanda is a reminder that the best are yet unborn. Her charisma and sense of humor is infectious. It has been a delight watching and learning from this little girl. Indeed, white hairs are not signs of wisdom. Okay. Congratulations, my dear and proudly African lady. No controversy, naturally gifted by God. Okay. Every award goes to Igbo or Yoruba. Now only food outside Fulani women they cook. Congratulations to Wanda. Why are you people like this? Why you bring violence inside this talk? Okay. Congratulations. Hard work pays. We are proud of you. So all I see here are congratulatory messages. I sincerely Chinmamanda, just like everyone who has been able to break forth from should I say their background? They did not allow where they're from to limit them to think about, achieving the unachievable. Chinmamanda, from when I read her book, sincerely, that was when I fell in love with her. She's this kind of, how do I put it? Hard work pays. You always, pushing and using your skill. She's a writer. I don't think I know her other than anything than writing. She has used that her skill to make sure she breaks forth. That is why I say it will bring me to whatever is worth doing well. Like I said earlier before, even if you are sweeping the streets, make sure you're very diligent in it. You might not know who is actually watching you. From sweeping the streets, somebody can tell you, why don't you have 2 or 3 people? And you go and start cleaning offices. And before you know, you don't turn, somebody they will contract for cleaning. So this brings me to what I am saying. Diligence pays. Refining your skill pays. Don't be satisfied at the level that you are. Don't be satisfied. I'm not saying do not be contented. Be contented, but don't be too relaxed at the level that you are. Let's say, for instance, now you are someone who have done your, let's say, BSc. You have gotten your first degree, and then you think that is all about life. You don't get a first degree, concern you. Believe you me, if you have stayed in a particular organization, let's say you finish your first degree and you were employed and you started working and you did not upskill, you don't refine your skill, you did not do professional courses, you did not, even if you say, okay, now that's first degree, now it won't be your bus stop. You did not do professional courses. Maybe you're working as, let's say, for instance, an accountant. You are not a chartered accountant. You are not, maybe you're an auditor. Go do any professional classes. You do not, even online, even the one that you will get for free online, do them. And see, somebody that's just fresh out of NYC or whatever, even the person doesn't even do NYC, if the person is very intentional about refining themselves, if you're not intentional about refining your skill, if you're not intentional about being better, adding value to that organization or anywhere you find yourself, that person that came into the organization and is very intentional about growth and refining his or her skill, I tell you, the company will recognize him, promote him, his work or her work will be seen by the organization, and before you know what is going on, that particular organization will raise that person, will promote that person. Now that person will call, okay, go represent us for this place. Why? Because he has refined himself to the point where he now gives value. So whatever we are doing, whether it is you, it is you cleaning or it is you doing anything, no matter how small, and let us not forget, it is your attitude to small things that is going to be the same to big things as well. If you're somebody who you're very, very intentional about your growth, you're intentional about your development in little things, just like I said in cleaning, even if you're a cleaner, somebody might see you, and because of your diligence, because of how very, very organized that you are and how efficient you are in that your particular cleaning, the person might tell you they don't mind funding your idea of you becoming the cleaning guru. That means you get people, call them together, you teach them the way they should do the work, the way you do it, and before you know, you don't get clean agency. So it is actually our attitude to little things that will make us recognize the big things as well. In all and all, the sky is everybody's starting point. If you believe you can and you put in the work, I don't think there is anything that you would not achieve. Chinmamanda has proven or has shown us that with her achievement so far in the writing space. Okay, on those notes, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And so I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.